Alright guys, David back. I'm back again, and I got something out of the box that's been in the box for quite a few years now, and I got it out of the box and I'm like, wow, I love it. I was about to sell this thing, and I'm glad I didn't. I decided, you know what, I'm gonna put it on display. I don't care if I don't have the room. But here we go, watching a little Empire Strikes Back just to set the mood. And in my collection, oh yeah, got the Master Replicas Millennium Falcon, 32-inch studio scale model replica of it, and this thing is sick. Dude, if you guys have the means to ever come across one of these and buy this, you gotta get this thing. I mean, this thing is incredible. And I've had this in the box for a long time, and when I opened this thing up, I just fell in love with it again, man. And I was about to sell this thing, and I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna sell this thing. I had to break the news to my wife and say, nah, I'm not gonna sell it. I mean, the detail on this thing, I'll sit here and just look at every little detail on this ship. And this is a well-made ship. This is an exact replica of the 32-inch scale, 32-inch model filming miniature with lights. The Master Replica made. This is number 309 out of 1500, but I believe they didn't make the 1500. I think they just made close to that, so I'm not sure though, because they lost their license and now they're not a company anymore. So, but this thing is massive. I want to go over some details, because I know some guys at the forums, they like to build these things and everyone wants detailed photos of it. I have it sitting on the box that it came in. So this is the smaller box. There was actually, this box was in another box which is bigger. So this thing was like a freaking refrigerator coming into the house, you know. And this is the base for it that it comes with. And I'm not sure if you can get a look at that, but it's number 309 out of 1500. I got a little version there. But look at the detail on this thing. It lights up on the interior, just the back wall. But look at this. I mean, these guys did an awesome job on recreating this thing. I mean, you can sit here and just look at the detail on this thing. The paint job is excellent. I mean, look at this. This is gouged out. These little pot marks, or blaster marks, or whatever you call that. Just look at the detail on this thing. I mean, it's actually pieces. It's not molded. It's actually little model pieces like the original one. You know, you actually have a bar going through here. So it's not molded pieces. They actually recreated every single little piece on this thing. And the first thing you see is like, this thing is massively huge compared to like the toy, the Hasbro version. When I opened the box, I was like, wow, this thing is big. I mean, look at my hand compared to this thing. This thing's huge. You can look through it and you can see, I mean, this thing was made, this is the Empire Strikes Back version, but this was originally made, what, back in the 70s? So you can tell a lot of model kits here, where this is a tank wheel. Another tank wheel. You have looks like a intake valve or a camshaft cover of an engine. So it's here. And then you see, this is one thing I didn't notice ever is until I got this, is that you have these two little marks here. They're all over the ship. So if you want to make something exact replica of it, see they're there, and there's it just painted on. So it's there, there, there. They're just randomly placed on there. I mean, you could just tell the kits. I mean, back in the 70s, what they used, like Tamiya kits, World War II battleship kits, tank kits. It's like an engine block, the top part of it. You guys, I like detailed photos because if I ever want to recreate something, I always look online to see if there's any detailed photographs of it. So that way I see what they used, how they used it, you know, try to get the size of things. So if any of you guys are out there that are interested in making something like this, I mean, this is the detail. That's the interior there. No figures. There's all 4 chairs. Trying to get you a good shot. And I mean, there's no molded, pre-molded parts. These are all molded individually and placed here, glued on, painted. I mean, it's just incredible. Another thing I noticed is that whenever you see I have holes or anything, they're painted black on the inside. Look at this thing. This thing's huge. Turn off the light here so that way it doesn't give that much of a glare. What is that? That's like a Tiger tank, the back end of it. Tank wheel. Little engine blocks. So I mean, there's a lot going on here. This here. And look at this. That's all 3-dimensional. It's not molded or anything. I mean, I can actually snap these off. Thanks guys, hope you enjoyed it.